Hey tribe, welcome. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. I'm Garbie of Garbie'Signature, and I do beautiful creative looks on my channel. I do fashion, DIYs, makeup, and everything else. Okay, but today we're going to show you something off the roof. Yeah, you guys can see that today's slay is like different. It's another dimension compared to what we do on this channel. I decided to switch it up a little bit from the dramatic neon colors to sultry dramatic, a little bit of drama, and I just wanted you guys to see that there are different ways that you can wear makeup and still feel fabulous. So if you don't like the dramatic in coat kind of makeup, you should totally try doing this. Okay, today I'm gonna be reviewing the Jlaruecosmetics. This is the white diamond, the Juvia, and the Mystic. I use this for my under my waterline and the rest for my eyelids. And are you feeling this, girl? I feel like a baby girl right now. Kindly go click the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, drop your comments about this look in this video, and kindly subscribe. To moisturize my face, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cream, and I'm just going to take a little swab, put it on my palm, get it together. And today I'm going to be trying out a new eyebrow pencil. It's by NYX and it's the Precision Brow Pencil, and it looks like so. I'm just going to take this off. This is the top. When you roll it up, it looks like so, and the bottom has like a spoolie brush, which is pretty good because you need that to brush up your brows. And this was about $11, which was a good buy. I'm gonna go into my brow like so, and I'm just gonna brush it up. I used my which is so funny, I used my hair remover, and guys, don't try it except you're a pro at this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with pretty light strokes. And I'm just outlining my brows before I fill it up in. And I'm just highlighting my brows. Right now I'm just outlining my brows so it has the shape I want it to. And I'm just going to do this. I'm just sweeping the pencil up like so. I think I love this brow pencil because it's so matte, and little strokes really just places the product where you want it to be. So for the other one, I'm going like so. My brow looks, you know, everywhere, but I'm gonna get it together. You guys know the way I do my brows, so I'm just gonna conceal my brows and come back. Brows, I just concealed it and put foundation on the upper part. I haven't used any concealer whatsoever, but I'm going in straight with my highs. And to prime my highs, I'll be using the Plouise Rumour in shade 04 as my eyeshadow base. And I'm just gonna go in with this tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna tap like so. I'm going to be going in with the Tar Eye Pigment eyeshadow palette, and I'll be starting with this color followed by this and this to transition my highlights. Tap on the maroon and go deep. And I'm just going to press it in on my crease. What I'm just doing is tapping it in. What I'm just basically doing is I'm trying to pack as much color as I can. Just gonna lightly fit out the edge. I'm doing this so that it appears seamless and goes in a very gradient motion. I've got a very small crease, so what I'm just doing is I'm trying to make it a bit wider, so in that way it appears like I've got a very large eye space going on, which I don't, but that's a trick. If you have small eyelids, doesn't mean that you can pack eyeshadow on your lids. It's just you have to be very smart about it. Next, I'm just going to go in and cut my crease with the Michelle and Plouise collaboration blank canvas, and I'm just going in like so. I'm going to stretch my eyelids so that I don't have any cracks going on, and it also helps the product to get right exactly where I want it to be. So you see me stretching my eyelids like this, it's perfectly fine. It helps you see clearly what you're doing. I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes and let this dry out. But while this is drying out, I'm going to go again with the maroon color that I used to start the transition color, and I'm just going to blend it out, and I'm going to use the two other shades to form like a gradient color right into my crease. That way it has like a very subtle transition color. Now I'm going in with the Jlaruecosmetics white gold, and I'm just taking it over my eyelids to make it look this seamless. I actually mixed it up with the eye candy sugar solution, and it actually makes it much better. And just because I'm feeling generous, I'm going in again with another shade. I have about 3 different pigments. Skin sort of dries out when I'm done with my makeup, so I decided to try the Maybelline Dewy Smooth Foundation in the shade 355 Coconut as my foundation today, and let's just see how it goes. I'm going to tell you guys about the wear test and if I really like it at the end of the day. I highlight my face. I'm going in with the Juvia Place Concealer in the shade J13. I'm strategically placing the highlighting concealer in places that I want to appear concentrated and defined. For my contour, I'm going in with the Juvia Place Foundation in Castina. Blending out the contour using a wet beauty blender helps this look very seamless, and it just literally presses it into my skin. I'm going in a dab motion, and I'm going in the motion that I used to create this shape. So I wrote it as if I was writing 3 on both sides of my face, and now I'm going through that same measure and just blending it out. You'd keep blending till your hand hurts, like the popular saying, and that's true because you don't want any harsh lines to occur. For my highlighting concealer, I'm going to be going in with this little cute brush, and I'm just blending it out. I'm using it to spread out the products evenly, and they stay exactly where I want them to be. When I'm done, I'm going to use a beauty blender to also blend it out so it appears seamless. After I was done doing this method, I went in with the contour on the areas of my nose because I had blended out the concealer and it felt like my nose was pretty flat. I used this tiny little brush. I blended out the nose contour, and I was very intentional with what I was doing. Right now, I'm going in with my face powder and a small fluffy brush to set the face, set every area where I highlighted. Tribe, when you're doing this, note I hadn't baked yet, so I did this process first, then I went in with my baking powder and I baked a little bit, like it was literally the same powder but just a tiny bit. To bring some definition back to my face, I'm using the Cacao by Maybelline and the Cosmakery Universal Bronzer, and I'm just going to bring some shape, some shade and some color and warmth to my face. When I was done, I went in with my mascara to lengthen my lash and also to take away any harshness or colors that might be left on as a residue. Now I'm putting on my eyelash. As you can see, eyelashes make a huge difference. I keep saying this every time, but I feel like I don't say it enough. Eyelashes bring the vavavium look you're looking for onto your makeup. It literally just lights up the room, and also using the right type of eyelash makes it worth it. This particular eyelash I'm using is by Garbie'Signature in the style Tito. Go to www.garbiesignature.com and order away. Going in with my famous Laguna blush, and I'm just going to swipe it all over my cheeks and just... Guys, when you're using your blush, don't be afraid, okay? Just swipe it. Swipe it. Bring some color back into your cheeks, because that's what you were trying to achieve. Bring in color, and no one is spared, okay? Just take it up. It gives you this Barbie-like feel, which I'm trying to achieve with this makeup today, so just take it. You can see that some transformation is going on right now, and it's because of the way I blended in my foundation. It's just generally the skin work. I used very little foundation, and the concealer, I was very intentional about it. To highlight my face, I'm using the Maybelline Mastercom Glow in the shade Metallic, and guys, can you see what's going on right now? I'm just lightly tapping this, and look, the glow is like popping off. And I'm just gonna do the same thing over here. Don't worry, I know it looks like it's all over the place. I'm gonna fix anything that looks out of place. I'm gonna fix it up, okay? But I'm just going in a tap motion to blend out the highlight. For the top of my cupids, I'm gonna do like so. And just a little bit. I don't want to be too glowy. I told you guys that I used the Maybelline Dewy foundation. I think that also has a lot of difference in my makeup. It feels, my face feels glowy, and I'm not even done yet. So for my cupids, for the bridge of my nose, I'm going like so. And that's about it. Set my under eye because I want to line my lower lash with glitter, so I want to set the under eye so that it doesn't have to be disturbed and it's ready to go. When working with pigment, you have to be super duper careful. I actually just spilled a whole lot of pigment on my legs, but we move. So right now what I'm doing is I'm using a flat brush to get the pigment on my lower lash, just to give it a vavavium look so it doesn't look so basic. Guys, I won't lie to you, this is super hard. It's super hard because I've got very teary eyes. Like anything that touches my eye just makes it go boom. Tears, it brings out water. So I try to be very careful in doing anything that makes it, you know, tear up. And this, I'm trying myself. Like I'm really trying myself over here. So I had a little bit of struggle trying to do my under eye. You guys know that I try to be as creative as possible, but in being creative, I have a very teary eye, so anything that goes into my eye just brings like a whole flood of water, and all of this makeup that looks amazing gets washed down the drain. So I try to be very careful, but I'm happy that I was able to achieve something, and I was able to, you know, get in there. It looks super creative. I love what I'm seeing. Like, look at the eye. It's also my waterline. I used the mascara and I went in with the blank canvas exactly in my waterline, but on my under eyelash I used the black mascara. And right now I'm just going to do my lips, and we're going to come to the end of this tutorial with pencil in the shade brown. What I'm basically doing is just blending the lip glosses, just blending my lips so that everything goes around smoothly and it's exactly where I want it to be. I'm done basically with my lips, but to make it more glossy and sultry, I'm going to go in with the Cosmakery lip gloss in the shade Miss to Mrs. And I'm just going to take one swipe against my lip like so. Next, to add more gloss and make it more sultry and, you know, girly, I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty in the shade Sweet Mouth, tip of my brush to just apply it all over my lips like so. We come to the end of this look. I hope you love it. It's super sultry. This is so different from what I usually do. Gradually I'm upgrading the makeup on this channel. If you want to hear and you aren't subscribed, kindly go click the subscribe button right now. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Drop your comments about your thoughts on this video. In this video, tribe, share this video. We want to go viral. We want everyone to see and learn what you're seeing and learning on this channel. Okay, so till next time, bye lovies.